position, or whether it be when I get my grips in, she has a moment here where when we're jockeying for grip fight position, if she gets an underhook and shoots her leg out and gets up to her elbow, then I'm going to start to lose this position and maybe even get my back taken. Okay? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I don't want her to get all the way up to her elbow, so I need to control either her wrist or her elbow here. And I'm going to grab, I call this like an 8-hanger grip on her belt, and I pinch my knee. Now I get my head to the inside and I drive just down off of her elbow. It's too hard. Sometimes you can pummel this out and get your underhook again and start to work on your passes again. But a lot of times she's going to be kind of trying to get up on her elbow, and it's hard for me. And anytime I create space up like this, she gets deeper and deeper on her underhook until I'm forced to give up my back. Okay? So when we're in this position and I'm grabbing this 8-hanger grip, I like to pull her down off her elbow, put my head on the ground. Once we get here, I use my outside foot to kick up, bite my knee on her hip, and use my left hand now to push us over to the other side. As I fall to the other side, I'm going to let go of this grip, and I'm going to move it across her back and come to this position right here. Okay, this is called the inverted half guard position. It's really important that when I fall, my head doesn't fall back like this. My head stays forward and across her head, and I am posting on my foot, posting on my free foot. Okay, my head's forward, I'm on my right hip, and my left foot is helping drive my head positioned across Jess's body. Now, if I keep her hips tilted this way, I can't get my foot out because my toes are pointing up. It's too hard to get my foot out that direction. So, I'd like her hips to stay facing up while I move up her body. Now that I can turn my knee, because I created a little more space above her hips, now I pull her legs together and I start pushing my hips back. If she's still able to keep my foot, which is going to be hard in this position, she just switched her feet so that she could have a better grip on my foot. I'm going to use my bottom foot to push her knee open, and I thread the needle and come up to a good side control position in 100 kilos. Okay, so we're here. We're jockeying for position, grip fighting. Maybe she's doing a good job pummeling. I lost the underhook. Okay, I made a mistake. She caught me by surprise. Grip fought me better than I grip fought her. She got my underhook. Now remember, if I just kind of take my weight off of her and I'm trying to pummel, I'm creating too much space, and she's going to be able to manipulate the angle and get the hook back. So the first thing I need to do is keep my position forward, so that when she starts to shrug me forward, I can break her down off of her elbow. Once we're here, my forehead's on the ground. I'm using that belt grip to pinch her shoulder. I don't throw your leg backwards like this, because she's going to sweep you and come up. Okay? So when we're here, we kick our leg back and we bite our knee on her hip. Now she can't move me here. Okay? It's too hard because my head's still on this side. I'm going to use my free hand to push us over the edge, and now I move my hand to a cross face and I keep my head across her body. I want her hips to stay facing up while I move up her body. Once I get here, I pull her knees together, push her legs free, and thread the needle and come up to side control.